Excuse me. So yeah, so snow-kissed peaks will be the order for what we want to do with these mountains. So yeah, let's look up reference images because I don't even know what snow on top of mountains really looks like. I mean, I can picture like a really crude cartoony version of it, but I don't. I'm gonna need a little help with this one. All right, and so the one place I can't edit away the clouds is right here, but that's fine because that's fine. Oh yeah, and so the other thing I can do in the background is let's preserve this and get rid of whoops, oh yeah, invert selection, edit, invert selection, whoops. Oh man, I would have been so annoyed. I almost accidentally hit the stop streaming button. Oh man, that would have been so great. Accidentally cancel my stream just right in the middle of it because I fat finger it. That would be my favorite. That'd be my favorite thing. I'd be so happy if that happened. Oh man, it's the one thing that's fortunate when I accidentally hit the stop stream button is that the stream is off. So when I start raging out, at least I don't start raging out on stream. That's like the only good part about that. Excuse me. Sorry. Ahem. Excuse me. Alright, deselect that. Delete this. Delete this. Erase this. Cruft that gets left there. Are those? It's like all the clouds, I guess. And then, yes. And the other thing with this layer is, I'll want to get rid of those treetops because those don't make sense in these clouds. All right, so. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I guess I don't have to be as I don't have to be. It doesn't have to be as clean a line because we have the trees, because we have the mountain touching there. Then it kind of separates it, so we can be a little more casual about this one. And then yeah, the other thing to do is to reshape these clouds a little bit. Oh yeah, I should do the thing where I preserve the pixels that I want to preserve. So it was 12 through 14. Whoops, 12 through 14. There we go. Alright, and then invert selection. And then, yeah, we can shape these clouds a little bit. I should use a contrast layer probably so that I get it looking better. But, yeah, I should use a contrast layer. I have no clue what I'm doing right now. Alright, so spill. Oh, we'll have to deselect, but whatever. Actually, no, I guess I don't. I can just spill sampling layer. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's okay if the contrast image doesn't cover that whole part, although it should. So invert selection, spill in that selection too, and then invert selection again. So now I think the contrast layer is fully whatever. All right, good. All right, so then go back to this layer, and we can continue shaping the clouds a bit. Doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop-a-doop. So yeah, thinner at the edge, and then gradual smoothness over here. Yeah, and I can just kind of like naturally whatever, and then also yeah, no, that's probably fine. I'll use a slightly smaller brush, and I'll just bring this in a touch. Actually, I can do that here too. Or not quite like that. Not quite like that either. I'll just smooth this out. Yeah. That's probably fine. Good enough. Good enough for my tastes. So, yeah, alright, so, hey! Alright, so we got an audio alert this time. So that's good. And, let's see if we get an audio alert on the next event. I mean, I assume we will. I assume that's not actually what the bug is, but, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just trying stuff at this point. Alright, so, I'm gonna open up, the other transition piece that we had. Backgrounds, transition, river, which one was it? It was the background piece, where we defined, like, the lighter snow tones. Because I'm gonna use the same one. I mean, I don't have to use the same one, but, I don't know. We already established it, so why not? And so, the mountains are gonna become predominantly, I'm gonna start a new layer, the mountains are gonna become predominantly snow-covered. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna do. I was gonna look up, snow-covered mountains. Mountain, snow-covered. Is it gonna show me? Okay, good. Yeah. Whoa, excuse me. Alright, so, okay, yeah, so, interesting. So the snow coverage is pretty thorough. Well, actually, I guess the snow coverage on a mountain seems to have a lot to do with the face of the mountain. Because, like, this face, like in this image here, like, this face has, like, no snow, whereas the rest of the faces have a lot of snow on them. So, that's interesting. So we might have some faces that are completely free of snow. But, yeah, so I guess, like, the steeper portions, I guess, are probably the ones that avoid the snow. Like, the snow just doesn't cling to the more vertical faces, and then, so it's the slantier ones that will have the more snow coverage. So, let's, well, alright, let's, for starters, I'm just going to spill sampling image on this layer to just snow cover the mountains. So the mountains are snow covered. Now, all of a sudden, just magically snow covered. Maybe I should do it differently here. Maybe, the mountains. Did I ever look at the transition after I, like, entirely finished the transition? Yeah, I guess I did. I was distracted by the clouds, though. Sorry, I'm just gonna... Oh, no, I don't want to restart the script right now. Because I want to see if that bug occurs. I don't think that bug is going to occur, but... We'll see. So I'll wait till the bug occurs or doesn't occur before I restart the script again. But, yeah, I'm just curious to see if the snow in the background, if it read correctly or if it looked weird. I might just want to handle it differently here. Yeah, I think I probably want to handle it differently here. I don't want to use this color. I want to use a lighter color. So I want to use a tone that's actually lighter than this one, even. So this is 86, so let's go up to like 92-ish. So these will be our snow-covered peaks. And then we'll use something a little darker than the clouds to, yeah. I might want to dial back the... Yeah, no, I don't know what I want to do with that exactly. Oh, but there's a little piece of clouds here that I didn't get rid of. No. There we go. Alright, so... Right, anyways, that's too much snow coverage. I don't actually want it to be that snow covered. For example, like this whole side is not supposed to be snow covered, but just for starters, like this side is supposed to be quite snow covered. So, for example, we have like, oh, maybe, oh, well, yeah, maybe oh, this is gonna be a little weird. No, this should be fun. Yeah, okay, so yeah, one thing that's gonna happen is like this foliage is gonna come up in front of the mountains too. Like it's gonna be not just behind the mountains, but it's also gonna be coming like up and around the mountains. And it's gonna be a little indistinct as to, like, what's foliage and what's shading, because again, this is supposed to be taking place like inside the this is taking place inside the snowstorm. So yeah, the detail gets a little like blurred out. So so all we really see there is like the peak, and that's like the very last peak that we see. And again here, like we have like, you know, more alpine sort of situation going on. I don't know if alpine's the right word, but like you know, tree-y mountains, mountain-y tree time, mountain time, fun time, huzzah. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so we have trees and stuff, and that's cool. And then so yeah, some of the trees will come up here, and the other thing that we need to do actually as the trees come out here is that there needs to be like, there should probably there should be some distinct trees, right. So yeah, and actually by that point even the trees should be a bit more distinct. So I might do like a gradated thing like I did before, like in the river transition. I might change the tone of the trees as it moves across. I don't know, we'll see. The reason I have to put a little more detail into the background here is that whereas the river has a middle ground, there's no middle ground in the mountains, so the background gets more attention, and so it has to be a little bit better rendered. Alright, so get rid of this. I have to clean up the edges of those mountains so it's not it doesn't have that like rough edge. I can get rid of most of this stuff because I will be putting snow back in here, but it'll be mostly we'll be putting it back in much more deliberately. So I don't know, that can be, I guess, like where the mountains can become predominantly snow covered. Alright, so yeah. Alright, what do we... So the trees, yeah. So how do these trees turn into like trees? So like let's figure out the color that we need them to be for starters. They're gonna be very dark. Or like, I don't know. Yeah, they won't be super saturated. They'll be pretty desaturated, and that'll help the transition, I think. So how would that look? How's this for like, I don't know, darker than that. Let's use a smaller brush too. So like, not quite as dark as that. So like more desaturated. Not like that. How did we do this in the transition to the forest? Because that was actually pretty good. So backgrounds, forest, transition to mountains. I basically want to have like a little bit of something like this going on. So yeah, this is like a good tone, I thought. So let's use the darker of these tones maybe. How does the darker of these tones compare? Wait, why is this still open? We don't need that. We don't need... Wait, yeah, no, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. The rest of these we can keep. Alright, yeah, how do these tones compare? So that's like 127, 1947. That's pretty similar. This one's a lot darker. And it has a little more saturation. What about this one? Could I use this one? that one's pretty close. It just has a slightly different tone and a bit more saturation. Not even that much more saturation. Wow. All right, so yeah, let's use a. Let's see if we can get away with using this color. How would this look? As like the alpine that eventually gets snow covered and it becomes more like less distinct. But yeah, so this will be like the alpine coverage that we have for start. I should look up whether alpine's the right word because I'm clearly going to continue using it. And if I'm going to continue using it, it should at least be the correct word. So yeah, let's so yeah, we have like mountains and stuff. I should be doing these on separate layers. And then yeah, because so like, the trees don't just like show up out of nowhere. They kind of have to like get introduced a little bit gradually. So there'll be like some trees like around this area. I don't even know if this level is going to show up. It might be that this is like completely masked by the foreground layer, but I can adjust it if needed. All right, so we have some like trees going on here, and then we have some more trees going on here. I guess I should figure out what the coverage on the front layer is. I mean, it's right here. So copy. Oops, no, this one can go away. We don't need that. New layer. Paste. Oops, wrong layer. Copy from this layer. Paste here. Alright, so then the lowest, where's the lowest point of transparency on this layer? It gets pretty low, like right here. But yeah, we just don't. For one thing, we want to line up our what we're drawing so that it fits well with. Wow. All right, so it is lower than that. So that it fits well with. Whoops, wrong hotkey. Control click. Yes. So yeah, one thing we want to line up our image so that it's framed well, and then the other thing is that we don't want to waste time on stuff that isn't actually even going to show up. So yes. So right. So let's just delete that part of the layer, and then the other brightness and contrast. Or not brightness and contrast. Excuse me. Hue and saturation. We'll just bump the saturation all the way up, so it becomes like a neon sort of color, just for contrast purposes. And then, alright, so yeah, I don't have to bother drawing anything underneath that neon range. Alright, so this, so these trees sticking up will hey! Alright, so that event seemed to work okay. I have no clue what that bug is about. And it's really infrequent. Ugh. I hope I figure it out someday, because it's like, it's weird. I honestly don't understand how it's happening. Because like if it's skipping the whole event initiation, like the initiate event block, like how is the event even starting in that case? Like how is, it might just not be working. It might be that the event isn't initiating properly, and then, no, I don't know how that makes sense. Wait, where did, because it still says it still says the start of the event, right? Like it still, I mean, we wouldn't even realize the event was happening if it didn't say the intro. So where does the intro actually get said? Yeah, it gets said here. So like, what the heck? How is that? How? How is this happening? And alright, let's look at all the places where intro string gets referenced. Because it has to be one of the places that we're referencing intro string, right? And it's only getting referenced here. I have no clue what that bug is about. It freaks me out, but I have no clue what's happening with it. How? 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 This is... excuse me. All right, I'm gonna mute the microphone for a second. I'm not actually going anywhere there. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Yeah, how on earth could this evaluate and then like this not evaluate? Like, how do you like this is a conditional within the same block that I don't know. That bug's annoying. That bug, it just doesn't make sense. uh, Wait a second. Something's wrong with scoring too. I need to make a note to look into scoring because I don't know. The, I've seen some weird things happen with scoring. Like I'm pretty sure the scoring in that event, for example, was not correct. So hold on, let me add that to my backlog. Scoring is weird. So yeah, I was thinking that maybe when there is no multi-tag, maybe the whole init event thing is getting skipped completely, but I don't see how that could possibly be the case because that's the only place that there are only two places that we actually use the intro string when we're initiating an event, as we do, or during the create event. But this is when I create an event. Like this is when I use the excuse me. That's when I use the secret panel to make an event happen at my discretion. So something really weird is happening there. Something just like really weird. What on earth? What on earth? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second? Huh. Oh, sorry. I think I know what it is. No. No, that wouldn't explain it. Where's the ping pong thing? Oops, ping, yeah. Yeah, I'm ending with a new line. So, I only send in like two places, right? When I'm saying something and when this is happening. Yeah, I was thinking like, maybe that was maybe, yeah. Every time I send something, I do remember to insert a new line character. So I was thinking, maybe it's not a real event. Maybe the reason it doesn't make a noise, and well, that still doesn't explain where that text is coming from. But I was thinking like maybe it was left over because if you don't insert a new line when you send a message to IRC, like it just starts concatenating things. Like I don't know. It treats it really strangely. So I was thinking that maybe that would introduce an error of that sort. But yeah, next time an event doesn't make the noise and doesn't well, it's hard to catch when yeah. I call it the secret I call it the secret panel not specifically because people aren't supposed to know about it, but mostly because like this is where I choose the event type, and so if I was playing the game for real, I wouldn't actually be telling you what event type it was at any point, so there'd be a little bit of mystery to it. that's the degree of secrecy that I do want to preserve for the panel. The whole existence of the panel is a very poorly kept secret at this point. Yeah. I'm too transparent to keep secrets like that. All right. So do I have any other hunches as to what on earth could be happening with? Excuse me. Huh. Like what on earth could be happening with let's see, let's look up all these situations where I actually say something. So starting at the top. What was the first thing I actually say? The interesting when I'm creating an event, right? But the only time we create an event is when I hit the create event button. There's no any other. There's not. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, why is create event commented out here? Whoa. Apparently I left create event commented out, and my secret events wouldn't actually even work if I tried to make them. I don't know what that was about. Weird. Clearly I haven't done a custom event in a while. Alright, yeah, so the first instance of say is when we create an event. This is the correct place for it, right? This is the else case to if it starts with an exclamation point. Yeah. So excuse me. All right. All right. Well then. I'm glad I caught that. I still have no clue what that other bug is about, but it would have taken me a while to figure out why that wasn't working. All right. So say interest string. Yeah, I remember it now. I just I don't know. It was sloppy of me to leave it commented out. I should have remembered to uncomment it when I was done. But I'm a sloppy dev sometimes. All right, so yeah, right, this is just the definition of saying. This is the intro string that no longer is no longer important because I don't want it to be spammy. I get rid of it, but it amuses me. All right, so we say the intro string when we are initiating an event. Yeah, that's good. It's supposed to happen. We say this is the initiative string, and this whole initiative doesn't actually happen anymore. But if it did, then that's where we would say that. We say the outro string at the end of an event, but that's not what was happening. It's not like we were accidentally saying the intro string at the outro, is it? I assume not. Where did it happen? Sorry, I'm just on my other computer. I'm scrolling through the chat log to see what happened where, to find the one that was missing. It was Vicious Kangaroo pointed out, right? Yeah, here it is. The event does not say multi, which is weird. Yeah, this is the weird one. So right, yeah, the previous event seemed well formed. The previous event, it had the intro and it had its outro like normal. The secret event didn't have its outro, but I think that's because I didn't realize there was an event going and I just closed the script. Oh yeah. I took out the initiative bonus because I had chat in slow mode. Chat's not in slow mode anymore, is it? I assume it's not because no one's complaining about slow mode. But yeah, like there was a day that it was last week. I think it was last Tuesday or last Wednesday or something. And I just could not handle the channel. Like the channel was freaking out, and I just had to put it in slow mode. And in slow mode, like it wouldn't have been fair to have the initiative bonus because you can in slow mode you can only talk once every 2 minutes, and so if someone accidentally said something right before the start of an event, then they wouldn't have been able to get the initiative bonus. And I didn't want to discourage people from talking, so so it must have been one of those days. Um, yeah, and I don't really miss it. I don't really miss the initiative bonus, so I think I'm okay with it not being around. And yeah, so that way I can use slow mode at my discretion. And it was really helpful too. As soon as I put it into slow mode, like everything got magically better, and it was great for the rest of the day. So yeah, I'm probably gonna want to keep that, I feel like. Hey, event time. Is this one working correctly, I hope? I mean, it made the sound effect, so I assume it is, but yeah. So anyways, I'm trying to say that, but I'm clearly not successful at it. Alright, outro string, and then is that all to say? Oh yeah, I say event concluded if I manually end an event, and that's all of them. So, or no, wait, what? Yeah, no, that's all of them. Yeah, I don't know. That bug freaks me out. Cause like, how on earth? How on earth can it can it do that? It's breaking the rules. It doesn't seem fair. Uh, is there anything that I should say for debug purposes? I guess yeah, I guess we might as well, when we do this, we might as well print stuff. So like, let's print like new event plus what? So what info would be helpful here? Plus um, oh hmm hmm hold on. uh what do we do in the cleanup of an event? Live equals false. uh oh, huh, yeah. Oh yeah, all right. So you know what I bet it is? I bet it's that this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So like well, all right. This wouldn't explain why the audio effect sometimes doesn't play. So that might be completely unrelated. But I think I know why it doesn't say multi sometimes, because I think the events are actually not being multi anymore. Because I think so. I'm setting the current event to be multi at the end of the event because I forget why. Why am I doing that? I think so that the so that no, I don't remember why I'm doing that. I think I did it. I think this is my like hacky way of fixing something else. So I should probably revisit this, but yeah, I guess huh. I don't know. I'll have to look for where this matters because I think I think this is my quick fix for something else. But I think what's happening is that it's actually like I didn't mean to be changing the like the stored version of the event. Like I didn't mean to be changing that to not be multi anymore. But I think maybe that's happening somehow. Um, hmm. uh, so how do I handle that? I guess I guess. Well, I mean, for one thing, I shouldn't be. Hey, Slash Life. Hey, how's it going? Uh, so, sorry, I'm just trying to like fix this bug real quick, or I'm trying to figure out what this bug is about. And I'm pretty sure it's this. Now that I think about it, because like this would definitely explain. Like if I don't know why this would be happening necessarily, and maybe that's just because of my like unfamiliarity with Python and how Python like operates. Um, but yeah, I'm guessing this is like this would be it. Python has a really weird sense of like connectedness in terms of like when it when something should be something new versus when something should be something should be like a I don't know like its own I don't know oh well no this has actually been something that's been pestering me for a while so yeah no I don't know when was the right time to get in on this. Sorry, I'll stop touching my hair. It's like a slightly annoying length right now where it's like really long. It's like too long for my face, but it's like not long enough to tuck behind my ear yet. Sorry, I'll stop messing with that. All right, so hmm. So why did I mean the quick fix is just to stop turning Karev multi to be true. But I don't remember why it was important that happened. So oof. I just remember thinking like alright, yeah, so I'll just look at the places where we reference Karev multi. Or yeah, Karev multi. It'd have to be Karev multi. It'd have to be some so what happens so this is after the outro. So Karev multi and then when is the next time that it's even referenced? I mean here is irrelevant because this only happens when event is on. And when we're setting this to be false, we're setting the event on to be false. So, excuse me. So this is all part of the same block, so that can't be where it's pertinent. This is when event is on, so also can't be relevant because this is only for when event is off. Wait, why do we care about... What is this? What is this section that's happening here? Oh, this is when a player responds, right? Oh, right, and this also happens when event is on. This is just the distinction between how we handle player action phrases during an event, whether it's multi or not. And that, again, is during an event. So I don't think that would be... it. So is this it? What is this? Huh, excuse me. Huh. No, this is also when an event is on, right? Oh, wait. No. Yeah, this would be when an event is on, right? Yeah, event on. Yeah. So that can't be it either. Why on earth would we be setting multi to be false? Oh, yeah. I don't think I actually need that. So I guess I shouldn't be setting multi false there. But what is the... Hey, we got a new follower. Sika JS, welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Welcome. Um, I don't know what's gonna. I'm really tempted to just to just take out that part where we're setting multi to false. But I have no clue what's gonna happen if I do that. So that could be interesting, I guess. Oh, I know why I do that. I think. Do I? Do I know why I do that? Wait, let me double check. I think it's because I tamper with live. And because I tamper with live, then. Oh. Uh. No, I'm an idiot. I don't have to do that. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I'm just setting it back to false so that it's not accidentally true when it's not supposed to be true. But I don't think I have to do that. Do I? Hold on. Yeah, maybe Kurev just doesn't work like that. I think I'm setting it to false because... Well, how do I set Kurev? Like, when I'm initializing the event, like, how do I actually, like, initialize it? I say Kurev equals events index. Current event index. So because I set Kurev to equal events current events index, then when I set current events multi to false, current event or events current events index gets set to false, I think is what's happening. So if that's true, then I don't actually need to be saying this at all. So I think I'm gonna just take this out and see if maybe I never actually needed that. Maybe I just assumed that I would need that, and as it turns out, I don't. Maybe. I don't know. I think we'll find out. Functions. Pfft. Functions. No, what it needs is to work. And, in my opinion, anything between it working, like any path that leads to it working is valid. And it primarily does work. Like, for the most part, it does work. This is a pretty not major bug. I've never worked with Python before, not for a project on this scale. So I don't know. There are a few things that I'm learning along the way. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to take a moment to watch the transition of the snow background. Sorry for making the camera look all weird. I just wanted to look at. Oh yeah, the very far background to see how it looked. Because I kept getting distracted by the clouds and not paying attention to the ground itself. But I guess I should pay some attention to the ground. See what that looks like. Excuse me. Sorry. Hey, it's event time. So, how's this going? The snow in the back, it's very subtle. You basically don't see any of the background in that transition. Pretty much any time I spent working on the background, well, I didn't spend much time on the background in that transition, so that's fine. Well, in that case, /life, I think your points are entirely valid. But that's apparently not to say you have a good point. Pardon. You're, I don't know. I think you're certainly very well indoctrinated by whoever told you that everything should be a function. But you haven't made you haven't actually made a criticism. You haven't made like a pointed criticism. You have reiterated whatever doctrine was instilled at whatever phase of your education you came across that. But no, you haven't. You're just kind of like, I don't know. You're just kind of like flailing around blindly, which is why I actually don't care what you're talking about. So yeah. So the background that transition is so subtle that I don't know. Whatever, it's fine how it is. All right, so yeah, I think I can just take that thing out that I just took out, and that's fine. And then I was thinking before we got distracted, was was there something else that was supposed to do? Was there something else that I was supposed to change, like the way that I'm handling cur ev? The live equals false. That's fine. That's not a harmful statement. I don't know. I'll just assume this is gonna work. All right. So after this event, I'm gonna restart the script, and so well, yeah, but like I just told you that I set this up how I wanted it set up, and no, you're just wrong actually. So like that could be interesting advice in some situations, and there are probably some situations where it's probably fine advice. This is not one of those situations, and you're actually just flatly wrong. But thanks for playing. um, I just get annoyed because like that if I don't know. It's like I don't know like that. I maybe you're trying to be helpful, but like that like there's this whole like range of advice where like when anything is not perfect. And let's be honest, if literally everything was perfect, we wouldn't be developing. So things are never going to be perfect while we're developing. Or else we're gilding the lily, and why the heck are we doing that? So yeah, no, when things are just like generically in progress, people I've noticed there's this like proclivity for people to just like throw out this very like these very like generic statements about like, oh, well maybe we should make some arbitrary change. And like so again, if it was coming from a place of like trying to be helpful, thanks, I guess. But I'm not worried about like arbitrary things that don't really matter. I'm gonna make this good. How about that? I'm gonna make this good, and you feel free to note how functions have no bearing at all on the quality of this. So, I recognize that you are relatively new to the stream, so it might take you a little while to figure out that I don't have a very conventional style, and it works fine for me. And it probably to you it probably seems really foreign, but anyways, I've been distracted long enough, so I'm gonna actually get back to work. Oh yeah, and actually, all I was really doing was waiting for the event to end, and I will cancel the script now and give it a minute to restart, and then I will restart the script, and I assume everything will just work great forever, until the end of time. Yeah, so a lot of the stuff that you're talking about, Slash Life, it seems like these are probably things that would make everything make more sense for you, but you're not working on this project, so with all due respect, I don't care. If you have a question, feel free to ask. But yeah. Right. So hey, maybe this will be fixed now. Maybe, hopefully. Maybe so. I think there is a bug where okay, yeah. The reason I was thinking that an event is getting completely skipped is because I'm pretty sure sometimes the sound doesn't play, and I didn't need to write all of that. Sometimes the sound doesn't play. I'm pretty sure there are sometimes where the event initiates and there's just no audio to it. And that is inexplicable. That is still not explicable to me. I don't know if is explicable a word, but it's not explicable. It's assuredly inexplicable. So, of course you're not forcing me to do it. Nothing personal. I just, sorry. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it amused me. Uh, so scoring is weird. I could look at scoring as weird now, but yeah. No, I'm gonna do that later. Scoring is weird. Scoring is weird and I have to fix scoring. Oh. Oh. I wonder if scoring is weird for the same reason. If it is, I think I know how to fix it, at least. Uh, so, how do I do scoring now? So, yeah, I'm using A key? Adict A key. Yeah, no. So it would be addict. Uh, addict. Am I just not resetting addict appropriately? That could explain why scoring was weird. I think. Hypothetically. Let me think about that. Where do I? No, no, this has got to be fine. Yeah, no, there's probably something just actually wrong with scoring. Or no, no, not. Okay, so if I'm right about what was causing that other bug, and current event is acting the way that it seems to be acting, or I hypothesize that it's been acting, then maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be the action dictionary that would be failing to reset. It could be some. It could be like, all right, well, what aspect of the event are we actually retaining that could screw up the actions? No. Outcomes? No. Maybe outcomes or actions. I don't know. I'll see how I use these, because I might be misusing these in some case. Uh, actions. Sorry. Uh, actions. What am I? I'm pretty sure actions is one of those things where I'm using it as a dictionary because it's more because that's convenient than because what I really need is a dictionary per se. And sometimes when I was like prototyping this, I would use that in slightly weird ways. But no, so actions doesn't seem to be affected by. I don't seem to be misusing it in that particular way. Oh yeah. Oh wait. So yeah, maybe I just need to be rinsing actions. Huh. I mean, it probably couldn't hurt to just rinse actions. No, what would I be doing with actions, actually? Uh, uh, this is where we keep track of the actions for any given event. And, yeah. Yeah. So I don't need to rinse right. I don't need to rinse the dictionary itself, because like the available actions for a given event don't actually change. But what I'm doing with the values, I think that's oh wait, no. No, I'm probably not actually. I'm probably not messing with those in a way that I would need to reset. Right? No, I'm just doing that. That's just because you're right. So you're right. So, uh, huh? Is that? Let me check at the part where I load in, because I think when I load in the action data, or the excuse me, when I load in the event data, uh, I use the action to indicate I use the actions to indicate whether like it's actually a valid action or not. RI was RI in this case. Oh, wait, really? RI? Oh, so that's just an ordering convention. Huh. Why do I use that ordering convention? Sorry, I've been working on art for so long. I kind of it's been it's been a while since I touched these systems. Um, I guess it's probably not this. So the scoring thing is probably just a logic thing. I think I can be fairly certain of that at this point. So what was that thing I was doing before about checking if that action's not equals 0? Oh, right, yeah. What am I doing here? Wait. For a key in cur actions keys, cur actions keys greater than 0. Why greater than 0? Where where on earth am I? Eldict a key. I think I'm misusing this, which could have some relevance to something, but what was I trying to accomplish with this? The eldict a key equals. Oh, yeah. Oh, Kurev actions a key. Yeah, I'm definitely. I'm using this pretty wrong. I might have been using this correctly at one point, but at this point, I think nope. I think this is not. Yeah, no. Okay, I was thrown off by this because this is a bug, but it it's just Eldict. Yeah. Oops. All right. This is a bug that I just happened across. This is not one that I actually noticed happening. Uh, so that's interesting. um, hmm. So what am I actually trying to do there? I'm actually trying to. I'm not supposed to be basing this on actions, like the index of actions. I'm supposed to be basing this on something else entirely, like what, for example? Like Bedict. I think Bedict or Adict. No, Bedict. Yeah. Whoops. so so if it's actually if yeah, it's it is supposed to be if Bedict. Whoops. Don't mind me. That's funny because the way I was misusing actions here implied that my hunch about what could have been causing the scoring difference might have been correct. But no, I don't think my hunch about how I was using the scoring or how I was using actions to cause the scoring issue is correct. I think the way I use actions has nothing to do with the scoring issue, but this was another valid bug, coincidentally. So all right, save that. right. So for one thing, I should convert this fully because it's supposed to be. I mean, I don't know. We're working with the same set of. Oh wait, no. Actually, maybe that is correct. Ooh. Oh wait, do I have to say? Wait, yeah. So I do want to actually iterate over all the actions, and so I guess I actually have to say if a key in b dict first. Hey, Micro Awesome, how's it going? A key in b dict, because I think I can't assume that a key is in b dict, and then I can check if it is in b dict, and yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, cool. Is that into interesting? Let me check because they change their models like a lot. Like I always get like the same model, like their same baseline model, but they always call it something different every time I buy a new one. Let's take a look at their stuff. I'm gonna switch over to screen cam just because, or face cam, excuse me, just because I don't know. I feel weird about showing like other websites and like weird advertising stuff. I don't know. I'm still not exactly sure what I should or shouldn't be showing on screen. So products. Is it the Intuos that you're thinking of getting? The okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, the Intuos. Oh wait, oh actually Intuos. That sounds. Is that? I think that's nicer than mine. Let me Wow, yeah, some of those. Well, okay, wait. Yeah, I think that's the same. I think that's a similar grade as to what I tend to get. All right, yeah. When I got it, it used to be called the Bamboo, or like the one I got is called Bamboo, or maybe they phased out Bamboo and like now they have these ones, or they just changed the names. It's really hard to tell. I think the one that I have is like the equivalent of the Intuos pen, probably. Wait. Yeah. I think. Wow. Yeah, they're all different now. They like redesigned them and stuff. Yeah. Okay. That sounds like it's probably similar to the one that I got. So yeah, that sounds like a good deal too. So I hope you like it. I'll feel bad if you don't. If you don't like it, I'll draw you a picture. I'll draw you a picture because I'll feel bad that I'll. Oh, do they? I was looking on their website and they don't have it on their website anymore, or at least like they don't advertise it. So maybe some places still have it in stock, but like they don't. They're like not making new ones. Or oh, pounds. I don't know the conversion there. I don't know what that means in USD. Let's find out. So 15. Those are like 60 pounds in dollars. I misspelled that. Hopefully it'll figure out what I'm trying to say. Oh, okay. Yeah, according to the website, that was a. So actually, you might have a slightly higher grade than the one that I was looking at, because the one that I was looking at was like around $80. So yeah, I hope it serves you well. If it doesn't, then you probably got a defective one, and you should probably contact the manufacturer, because I don't know, I like them well enough. Like I said, I haven't tried very many different kinds, but they just seem to be a popular pick, and everything. My entire experience with them has would corroborate that. So all right, I think the if a key and bdict thing might not actually be a necessary check, but whatever. Checking it anyways. Wait, so what is this? Wait, why did I do 2+? Yeah. Oh, huh. Wait a second. Do I... Eldict. Do I even really need to be keeping track of Eldict at all? I think Eldict isn't... Oh, right. I'm doing this the wrong way. So, I what? Sweet. Okay, so not only was it the wrong thing at first, it's actually still the wrong thing. Because Yeah, no, it's not supposed to be. Wait, what? How did I have this a second ago? I had it as a for a key in cur of actions.keys. I had it like this, right? So, wait, what was that? Oops. Oh yeah, no, that was. I'm not supposed to be doing that. All right, so I had it as a cur of actions a key greater than 0. Cur of actions a key. Yeah, no, that's. Oh. Ooh. All right, that's funny. I think that was exploitable because I think what I'm actually trying to be doing here is going for the. No, what is it? What is it? What am I actually looking for here? It's not cur of actions. For a key in. Yeah, no, it's definitely not this. What is it? It's the I think it's like just edict. Edict. No, it's not. It's edict. It's just edict. I think. Um, yeah, I think. Let me. I've been making a few weird assumptions here, so I'm not gonna make any more weird assumptions. But um, all right. So for e key and edict keys, edict is edict is the event dictionary, and it keeps track of who participated in the event. I'm fairly certain of that point. If I'm wrong on that point, so event is on. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is how we do multi, or no, write in. Excuse me, or multi write in. One of those. All right, so edict is going to mean different things in different situations. I guess. Hmm. Shoot. All right. Well, this bug is valid, but it's also weird. So it's how am I gonna fix it? Is the question, I suppose. And I guess it. Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna just add in something fairly straightforward for starters. It's just gonna be It's just gonna be excuse me. I'm just gonna transpose all of edict into the into eldict. I mean, eldict could basically be edict. They could basically just you just basically replace all of them. So let me make so okay. So I've been using the these obscure terms or these like weird sounding things. Eldict. Part of the reason I was doing that is because I'm talking about an exploit, and I didn't want to go into too much detail about what the exploit was until I knew I could fix it, because I didn't want to leave the script off for too long. Uh, so the late dictionary is eldict is the late dictionary, and it's for players who miss the event. And you can only get you can get a point for participating if you miss the event. You don't get full credit for taking part in the event, but you can still get 1 point for participating in the event, even after the event ends. And the way we make sure that you don't double dip and like get extra points, multiple extra points, is that we keep track of who's participated in the eldict. So wait, for key and eldict keys, if key in top. Wait, am I misremembering this? Is this not what is the late? This might be a case of me getting tripped up on my own naming conventions. I was pretty sure that's what the late dictionary is for. Eldict. Yeah. Yeah. Although. Yeah, so we add 1 experience point. Oh, wow. Whoa. I think hypothetically you could have gotten like tons of experience points if you just like spammed an action keyword at the end of an event. Because I did a really bad job of setting this up. Not only did not only did I fail to filter out people who had already participated in the event, I forgot to tag people as having gotten their claim to the late point um, after they claimed it. So all this time, maybe that was how Lauren got so many, got so so much experience, was by quietly taking advantage of this exploit when I wasn't paying attention. But um, yeah, I should. I should really be better about this. All right, so ldict index name equals 1. It was kind of an important step that I kind of forgot. Oh, wait. Oh no, maybe I lied. Maybe I was keeping track of this data in a different way. I mean, for keys. Oh, so maybe this was fine. So what was I? Yeah, maybe that exploit didn't exist, and I'm just I'd implemented it in a different way. Sorry, I wasn't really expecting to work on this today. I just kind of like got sucked into it from the art stuff that we still have in progress that I have to get back to. All right. Well, now that I've called this into question, I have to at least make sure that that this is like legit and like not messed up. I mean, that exploit clearly existed, but let me check if yeah, you know what? I think did I just never actually set up a method to filter out against people who would abuse the system and get like 1 million extra late points? I might have just forgotten to set up that altogether. But yeah, no, I think I was using the the late dictionary differently. The late dictionary actually was supposed to keep track of the action, so I was using it wrong. I wasn't using it as wrong as I thought. So yeah, what so this is almost correct, except that why do I do this thing about if whatever? I mean, I could just say a key, curve actions a key is greater than 0. That's like a meaningless thing now. So I'm just gonna get rid of that part, I guess. I guess. And then yeah, no, I do have to set up that other thing that I was talking about though. And name. I guess I could. Yeah, how? I swear, I remember like setting this up at some point. Like I swear, this is not the only place, or this is not like the first time it has occurred to me that I should add in this this additional method of like checking the event is so if event on, right, so we do that, we process whatever. Wait, is this the part where we handle actions? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. And then so in the else case, if event is not on, then oh yeah. Hmm. All right. Did I just not set myself up to handle this? I guess I just didn't. Maybe yeah, I don't know. Oh, well that's funny. Wait, experience LDict key? No, yeah, that's not funny. Not as funny as I thought. All right, so I don't want to just add in a new dictionary because I feel like I should name my dictionaries more descriptively. Is one thing that I should do because I don't know. I like a single letter, as it turns out, is not as descriptive as it could be, and apparently, even like after or like a couple months is all it takes for me to confuse myself in that regard. So, all right, man, I I will now just add in an extra dictionary. Cute, because it's not. I just need to keep track of the players who've already partook of this extra point, and not add it for them. I mean, I really need to do that because I can't run the script until I do that. Especially not now that I've said it so many times on stream. So yeah, I guess I should actually do it like at the same time, basically, or like this is also the appropriate time to set this up. So what'll it be? I guess I can start naming things more descriptively now. Why not? Why not start now? Or no, it's not a queue, it's a dictionary. Where did I? Oh yeah, so event dictionary and late dictionary. Yeah, I just like. I think I set up late dictionary thinking I would use it one way, and then I used it a different way. And then I forgot to. Because it. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. So wait. So what do I want this to be? I'll call this LE dicts because I'm a terrible person. All right. So I need to do a lot of the same things with this as I would do with LDict. Specifically, I have to when we reset, we have to reset it. And then also when we process a player, so for key, so actually, yeah, maybe I should get name first. No, oh, I'm using edict. Wait, is that legit? I'm just using edict here. So the only thing that I'm forgetting to do is add the player to edict. Is that legit? Hold on, I thought. Oh well, no, yeah. All right, actually no, that is fine. I because I don't reset edict until the event gets initialized again. So that's interesting. Yeah, so the only thing I'm forgetting to do. Okay. So yeah, so this wasn't actually exploitable by people who had participated in the event. This had been exploitable to by people who had not participated in the event. As it turns out, the winning strategy up to this point had been to abstain completely from participating in the event, and at the end of the event, spam action commands. Just spam action commands as much as you could until the next event, and then yeah. All right. So yeah, all I have to do is add the player to event dictionary. So edict. Because if player is in event dictionary, then we don't do anything. Good. Cool. edict index name equals I don't care what, 1 or something. Actually, is that gonna be weird? Usually, no. It'll just be key, right? Yeah, it'll just be key. Oh, well, nah. Hmm. It'll just be like, I don't know. It'll just be like late or something. I don't know. It shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't matter. Yeah. Okay. All right. That took way too long. Sorry about that. And it doesn't answer the question of what is up with doesn't answer the question of what is up with our uh, scoring system. It might just be that there's like legit bugs in our scoring system, which is weird because it used to work. It's like because when I implemented all that stuff, I tested it, and yeah. So I don't know what I could have done to break it. That's what I was kind of hoping it was going to be something simple and outside of the scoring system itself, because the scoring system is a little bit. Well, no, I should really just take a good long look at it sometimes. For now, I'll just restart the script though. I'll just and then I'll get back to art probably, hopefully. I certainly should. I would say. All right, so that should be fine. Not exploitable. Now with 100% less exploitability. Uh, so yes, and then all right. What I should just get back to art, and I'll worry about the scoring system later. The nice thing about the scoring bug right now is that it gives you extra points. I've never seen it fail to award points when someone deserved points, but sometimes it gives extra points. So I don't know. Maybe like that was the only reason I haven't fixed it yet is because like no one's getting no one's losing out because of it. So sorry, I have to take a super quick break, like super quick. I'm just going to be on like 2 seconds. No, I mean, but like a couple minutes at most. I'll turn the game into away mode so that way. Were you here when we instituted away mode, Lauren? Now I have a button where I can click it and it makes the events happen faster. So I don't know, you might enjoy it. I'm going to put up a sign that says that I'm refilling my water bottle, but that's because I really should make a new BRB message or AFK message. This is the only one I have right now. Anyways, I'm sorry for the brief delay. I'll be back shortly. Here, have an event while I'm gone. Have tons of events. Have a cavalcade of events, all one after another. Anyways, I'll be back. Bye. Hey, sorry for the delay. Uh, uh, Deactivate OA mode. And cool. Let's, what we're doing? I guess we're kind of hoping that a bug would like jump out and become obvious and easily fixable. Uh, Not really seeing that happening though. Thinking that might not be necessarily the case. Uh, so yeah, I should get back to the art and finish that up real quick. Uh, uh, so maybe I'll continue my diversion. I don't know. At this point, I'm like halfway. Like half of my brain is now in code, and half of my brain is still in art. I'm not sure which way to go. I guess it doesn't matter at this point. It's arbitrary. Uh, so yeah, no, I should wait until like. No, you know what? I could use a little break from the art. I've been doing art a lot, and I don't usually do that much, and I still have more to do. Like even after I finish this background, I'm going to I have more character art to do. Lauren, thanks, Lauren. Just kidding. Um, uh, and then uh, yeah, I want to do a good amount of character art so that I can take a fair break. I Yeah, I think at this point I've kind of broken my train of thought from like the art stuff that I was working on before, so I might as well take some time to do this other stuff. Um, and then hopefully I'll be like refreshed when I get back to the wonderful mountain transition, whatever. So it'd be really convenient if oh yeah, so the other thing, like the multi-event thing. Oh yeah, I should pay attention to that. All right, so we haven't had any multi-events yet, have we? Probably not. In fact, we've only had that one event, and it was not multi. All right, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Because like one crazy thing that might happen is if we get a multi-event, like all the event. No, I don't know why I even had that in there. I guess maybe someday I'll figure out like what obscure reason I had that in there for. But I don't know. No, I think I just wasn't supposed to have that line in there. And oh sorry, 1 second. Um, Excuse me. All right, so edict. Am I somehow accidentally screwing up the edict? I feel like I must be screwing up the edict somehow. Or well, one thing I was thinking is that maybe I'd messed up my thresholds. Nate, hey, how's it going? Uh, so just where do I have those? I forget. Thresh, yeah, thresh good. It's 2/3, and thresh great, 92%. That should be fine, I guess. I mean that is what I was expecting, kind of. So I'm probably just sorry. I have to mute the microphone for 1 second. I'm not actually going anywhere though. Sorry, just 1 second. Sorry about that. Uh, I didn't change any of this math. Why did this math stop working? Maybe like with the late dictionary. Maybe I changed something else, and there's now like an assumption that I had previously made that it's no longer true or no longer correct. That'd be convenient. So if the action dictionary, we have the bonus dictionary for oh yeah, and it happens all differently whether the event is multi or not. Could that have been messing things up? If no, because it wasn't getting messed up for multi events. It was getting messed up for like regular events. I think so. Wait, what was the one that? Sorry, I'm just gonna scroll up in my chat logs. So the flashing orb slowly fades. Yes, that one is correct. Wait, nice hack. Yeah, no, I guess that's technically correct. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be literally perfect. It would have been literally perfect if what would it be? 92%. To get 92%, you have to get pretty high. So like, you'd have to get you'd need like 10 people all hacking to offset someone else diverting their attention to something else. So that one's, anyways, long story short, that one's probably fine. I'm just scrolling up through the chat log. So you've wrestled meaner brutes than these. Oh yeah. Yep, that's fine. The riot is event type 0, so that is actually correct scoring, believe it or not. The mission was a success. Alright, is that correct? Oh yeah, this was one of the ones that seemed odd to me. Oh, but this was multi. Was this a... Okay, but this was multi and it worked. So that seemed weird to me. Why would plan have been... Oh. Wait, no, that actually might be correct. I forgot, because the kidnapping is event type 4? Maybe? I think it's event type 4. So you can succeed and fail separately. Yeah. Yeah, that must be... I'll double check that. But I think that's why it seemed off. Because I was thinking it was event type 3, in which case they should have both been nice, but no, yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. Good job, Days, in that case. I guess. Oops. Projects. Journey, Vault. Events, kidnapping. Or wait, what is it called? Hostage? Rescue. Yes, it's event type 4. Alright, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Alright. And event type 4 is like the bridge, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. That makes more sense. Alright, so maybe there's nothing wrong with scoring. No, I have seen weird scoring before. That was the one that I was thinking of today, but what was the one? Oh yeah, yesterday I saw a weird one where like it was like evenly split. Like it was like the boulder or something, and like one person, it wasn't literally the boulder, but I'm pretty sure it was event type 1. One person pushed left, person, hey, it's event time. One person pushed left, one person pushed right, and they like both got nice or something. It was something weird like that. But I guess I don't know. That one that I saw that I forgot it was event type 4. Like that was part of what had me concerned. So I guess since that one wasn't actually broken. Whoa, wait, what happened here? So I'm just looking over the chat log, and maybe I accidentally canceled in the middle of an event, but oh no, that was right. That was the one that should have said multi, and yeah, I think I did accidentally cancel in the middle of that one, unfortunately, because I was not paying attention. Um, all right. So sorry. I'll stop scrolling over these logs eventually. I don't know. Your giant stone visage. Perfect. Perfect, Claire. What is King Day? It's event type 0, right? Yeah, event type 0. It's nice to be king. Pretty sweet to be king. Save the town. Good. Oh wow. Yeah, that was very good. I wasn't even paying attention for that one. Alright. Well, I'll wait till I see something else go wrong. Oh, yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. Yes, this is in Python using Pygame. That is correct. Hey, Oracle. Or I assume it's pronounced Oracle. Foracle? Should I call you... Is it... No. Sorry. Alright. So... Alright, I'll just look at... It must have been event type 1 that I was seeing yesterday. So, like, I'll just take a look at event type 1 and see if there's any reason that should not be working correctly. And, I don't know, if nothing stands out... Alright, so I'm using Action Dictionary. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so, the Action Dictionary, we're just checking the popular option and the next most popular option. Wait, is that what that is? A-pop and B-pop? A-pop, B-pop, yes. B-pop is the next most popular option. A-pop is the most popular option. Yeah. Alright, so the most popular option divided by the sum of the two most popular options. If that is less than or equal to the threshold good, then it might be less than or equal to threshold great. Wait, less than? Oh, wait. No, greater than. Oh, yeah, it says greater. It says greater than, but for some reason I read it as less than. Oi. Yeah, so I don't know how this evaluated true for that event that was happening. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm yawning a lot today. I think because it's cold. I think I yawn more when it's cold. I don't know if that's a real thing or if I'm just weird, but sorry about that. So the else case here is that yeah. That all seems to be in order. So because I'm not like special casing anything. It's just very straightforward. Well, since we're not yeah, wait, here we go. This is this event was the rainstorm was event type 1. Wait, no, maybe it was event type 2. Maybe yesterday I saw an event type 2 and mistook it for an event type 1. And rainstorm is event type 2. So maybe that's what it was. Wait, but in that case, I don't think event type 2 should be worth nice in that case. Or I don't think hold on, let me see how Oh yeah, so maybe it was event type 2 math. That's weird. Event type 2. Yeah, right, because 1/4. 1/4 should not be above the threshold. Huh. A total. What is a total? A total number of players. I'm probably there's probably just like a small math error here, and that's what is convincing me that like something has gone horribly wrong. So, oh, is this supposed to be greater than? Oh, wait, no, it's not completely wrong. Oh, and I'm looking at event type 3. Whoops. Event type 2. All right, here we go. Huh. Round. Maybe just because I'm rounding, it's a little more lenient. 2 times addict divided by a pop b pop. So, I mean, that should be like, yeah. So this should be 2, because adict b key. Wait, so for b key and bdict keys, bdict b key. Hey, Alvatwitch. Sorry for mispronouncing your name, but thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Thank you. Um, um, the the bonus dictionary here is just choosing its values based on the action dictionary value of B key. The action dictionary being the points. No, the action dictionary being the number of players who partook in any particular action. So if the number of players is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, divided by the total number of the two most popular actions. Wait, what's this 0? What is this 0 here for? Oh, that's how we were rounding. Okay, so 2 divided by 4 is 1/2. Oh, and then it's rounding up. Interesting. That seems a bit generous. Maybe it should be like 1.9 or something. If it rounds up. I feel like... Wait, let me think. So then, yeah, so it rounds up. So it could actually be, it could be, wait, why is it times 2? Just because it would have been too difficult otherwise? Yeah, no, it would have been... Right, because for event type 2... Hold on, let me think about this. So in the case that... Alright, so in the case that we just looked at, in order to get perfect... So event type 2 is supposed to be somewhat comparable to event type 1, in that in event type 1, in order to get perfect, you have to get 92% of the people to choose one of the options. 92% or more of the people to get one of the options. So, do I really want to do times 2 here? Or do I want to do like times 2 times... No, yeah, hold on. Yeah, I think I just like temped in this math because it was like close enough, but yeah, maybe what I was perceiving as a bug was actually just my own dissatisfaction with what was like really unimpressive math here. All right, so let's think about this. Right, so for event type 2, it's supposed to be comparable to event type 1, except you can still get points. Like you don't. So okay, so event types 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 are like it's like, I mean, they're drawn out in a line, but they're actually kind of similar in that uh hold on, let me draw a picture because I like drawing pictures. I like drawing diagrams of the things that I'm describing. Uh, so like event types. Wait here. I'll zoom in a little bit, and then my pen tool. So if there's like a grid, I'm using a weird brush, but whatever. It's like we have like event types 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4, because there's this like commonality. So like so the 1 and 3, or so 1 and 2 have something in common. 1 and 2, you're supposed to work together. Whereas in 3 and 4, you're supposed to divide and conquer. So that's what these things have in common. 1 and 3 have in common the fact that you win together or you fail together. You don't. I mean, you don't literally fail. Well, yeah. I don't know. I mean, you don't like fail. Like the outcome is never too harsh. Like you never lose experience or anything. But yeah. So this one, I guess like it happens as like a. So it's kind of like a. So like the scoring is like team based, I guess. Let's call it that. And then whereas this the action is like individual. The scoring is individual. So like in order to succeed in 2 and 4, you don't like not everyone has to succeed. You can succeed where other people will fail. Whereas in 1 and 3, it's like everyone wins together or everyone fails to win together. So yeah, right. So that's supposed to be the distinction between 1 and 2. It's not supposed to be that 2 is more generous in scoring necessarily. It's just supposed to be right. So the way that like we're measuring that is based on what? Like okay, so if we so generally the threshold for perfect for like the threshold for perfect for event type 1 is that you need to get 92% of the people, like 92% of the votes cast have to be for one of the options, because that's how you've all banded together. Like 8% of people can go do whatever and it still counts as perfect, because like 8% of people are trolls probably. I mean, on the internet it's probably closer to like 90% of people are trolls, but anyways so for event type 2, what like I mean, this is roughly the formula that we want to use, except right now it's just too high. So like yeah, so to get perfect, all you need to get is 3.5, right? Or wait, why did I come up with 3.5? No, right. So to get perfect, all you need to get is 1.5. And to get 1.5, you'll need to get half of that, 0.75. So, oh, okay. There's a data point. So, yeah. So for some reason, the threshold here is 0.75 instead, and I think that's just because of how it rounds. All right. So how do we want to do this instead? I guess. I mean, if I want to preserve the threshold, the approximately the thresholds of all right, so well, okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit of math and see what happens, and then and I'll probably, I don't know. It'd be nice if it worked out like magically perfect, but I won't bank on that happening necessarily. All right, so so 0.92, or not 0.95, sorry, 0.92. What am I doing here? Times, or no, what am I trying to do? 0.92 divided by, no. 1.5, there we go, divided by 0.92. Wait. No, I'm trying to figure out how to make 0.92 convert into 1.5. Because 1.5 is the is perfect in this equation, roughly. So I mean I could just change how I formulate this. Like I could just change the calculation here, not to like round, for example, and just like to yeah, yeah. That might be a that might be a better way to handle it. The rounding made more sense when there was more gradations. No, there were never more gradations. No, yeah, there was. For a while there was not just nice and perfect, there was also great. So it was like nice, great, perfect. And the rounding was like close enough. I guess that's why I don't think I would have implemented this like this now, but it had been implemented like this previously. All right, so yeah. Yeah. So I'll just say what then? Just so uh so I'll just say like uh BPCT equals this thing here. Yeah. And then basically just do like the same thing that we did with oh hey, event time. Speaking of events, speaking of event types, one uh oh, that's the other thing. uh if so like that 8%, if they all win together, or like if this event succeeds, like does that 8% actually get the bonus points? I feel like they shouldn't. No, okay. Okay, good. Yeah. Right. Just checking. um, so actually, I guess event type 2 should be. Wait. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess the difference between event type 1 and event type 2 is that all of the. Does that make any sense? Is there any difference between event type 1 and event type 2 at this point? Uh. No? Because it's always based on the two most popular options. Um. Hmm. That's interesting. Maybe because I crushed down the scoring system, it took out like this distinction. Maybe like maybe the only difference between event type 1 and event type 2 right now is that the scoring is actually more generous. Um, hmm. Yeah, because it used to be the case that like it used to be the case that like in event type 1, uh, in event type 1, excuse me, uh, in event type 1, like let's say the winningest thing was great, right? I forget what the thresholds were back when there were like more gradations, but like let's say like the winningest thing was great. In event type 1, you like win together. Oh, actually maybe that diagram wasn't completely accurate. Maybe yeah, or maybe I didn't characterize it quite right, but was okay. So I guess a better way yeah, no, a better way to characterize these differences is that the scoring in event whoops in the scoring in event types 1 and 3 are more draconian, because like it's more black and white in event types 1 and 3. Like it's either all good or it's not. Uh, Whereas so yeah, so I guess in event types 2 and 4, it's it's a bit more gray. I don't know. I guess that's the distinction, really. Not that it matters, but so yeah, so like previously in event type 1, like the thing, there could have been a difference there, because like for example, Let's say, well, so like in event type one, if one option is great, for example, then the other option can't really succeed. Like only one option can succeed. Whereas in event type two, like two options could like half succeed, I guess. Is how it used to be. But yeah, at this point that I might have accidentally made event type two pretty much irrelevant. I mean, yeah, no, it's, at least in terms of scoring, which is what differentiates the event types, it's kind of irrelevant. Um, so for now, maybe I should just. Is there something I can change about it? Like, huh? Is there something? No, I don't really know how I'd do that. Uh, I mean, I could just make it so that they're slightly different, so that in multi, like they operate slightly differently. But that's dangerous. Is it? Hold on. I could change it so that they're mostly the same, except so that like non-multi event types one and two basically are the same, but then multi event types two are different. Um, hmm. I don't know. At this point, I'm tempted to just make them the same. I could just make it so that they have just slightly different scoring ranges. Like one of them could be like a slightly more strict version. Is there a way? Yeah. Maybe I'll make it. Hmm. I can make it. Okay, so I can make it instead. So event type two. Wait, what are event types two? Oh, we just passed one. It was the. Oh, the cave. So, huh. I guess we could just make it. Yeah. So to make it like an event type one where people can succeed individually, I could just like increase the like to keep it balanced, but to let people succeed individually. Huh. What did I do there? I would increase the perfect threshold above 92%. Like that's if you go higher than 92%, like that's they can get really tight. But yeah, I mean, I guess I could use like I don't know. This would be weird, but like I could make it so that like the